So to me, the trade don't make sense. I don't watch right. I don't like the trade because it really don't make any sense. Luka too valuable just for that, just for that, just for that. You know what I mean? Like being
Yeah, I see what
honest,
you're saying. You have a point. You have a point.
the way how both teams is right now, like if the Lakers supposed to play the Mavs will beat the Lakers, right? Like
Yes, yes, correct, correct. In
Anthony
5 games,
Davis with
in
Kyrie
5 games.
Irving
Yeah,
will beat LeBron and Luka and them, right?
yeah,
For
5 games,
now,
5 games.
right? For now, this is a short term mindset type of
That
trade
is the truth.
because in 5 years time, that would be the worst trade in NBA history. I could promise you that. I could promise you that.
Wait, for who? The
Worst
worst
trade in
trade for
NBA
who?
history.
For who? Worst trade for who? Mavs or Lakers or both?
For
It could be the worst for
100%
both.
for Mavs. 100%. Because
Yes. Look at Davis'
Mavs,
age. Look how old Davis is and Kyrie. Yeah, correct.
watch right, the Lakers have the best, well, top four best NBA players at the moment. And he
You
have a
serious?
bright future.
Top
He
four?
have
You serious? Where?
top four, top four, top three. You cannot name five people better than Luka, dog.
All right, Luca. Who else? LeBron not in LeBron not in the top 20 right now, right? And LeBron only make All Star game because of the coaching votes and because of the fan votes. But that's a different
No,
discussion. For
no. What I saying is the Lakers got a top five player in
yes,
Luka,
top three,
right?
top
And
three.
he going to be a top top two player in 2 years,
I agree. Yeah,
right? And the whole thing is he will become the if he stays on the Lakers, he will be the face of the Lakers. He was the face of the Mavs. Right now, the face of the Lakers will be between him and LeBron because it's LeBron James. Well, LeBron James gonna retire soon, and it's like you giving up a future top two player for Anthony Davis.
true. Who injury
That
prone?
and you know is the worst part about this entire trade, in my opinion. The worst part in this entire trade is the Mavs to approach the Lakers, and
Yeah, yeah,
it's not the other way around. It's
yeah.
not
So
like the Mavs say,
mhm.
"Olio, we have Luca. We want Luca offer we team," and they're telling all the NBA teams where's all the best offer. No, they approach Lakers with
Mhm.
Luca and say, "Hey, we want Anthony Davis." So you give up Luca, give up Kyrie instead, dog. Because if the whole 2 point guys is the problem, give up Kyrie Irving. Luca is better than Kyrie.
True, true, true. You make a good point there because you have to look at who initiate the contact, who initiate the
Exactly.
conversation.
Because them could have take that exact same Luca, and if they play the cards real right, they could have probably get Giannis. I being honest.
And I know, thinking about it, Jalen, the Mavs have real good players and good potential players to keep Luca. Like, look at Gafford. Like, Gafford have trade value. Gafford have real stock
Mm-hmm.
now, you know. Lively have real stock. Clay Thompson have
Exactly.
stock. And Kyrie has stock. You know what? I think it could have been something probably played out behind the scenes because the Mavs, they changed ownership. Mark Cuban would have never do that. I
He
can
would
tell
have
you
never
that.
do that.
He would never do that. Maybe the new owners will like him, or maybe Doncic he prefer. You see, this thing too, you know, is exactly what Michael Jordan say. Michael Jordan say he would never play under a different coach. It could be that Luka just don't like the ownership, which is understandable. It could have something in the
No.
background, you know.
The
Yeah,
Mavs stated that they do not want to pay Luca the supermax. But the thing is, whenever you have a star, you have to pay them their price.
yeah,
Golden State Warriors not going on short pay Steph Curry. Lakers not short paying LeBron. The Bucks not short paying Giannis. Once you have a star player on that level, whoever is their price, you have to pay them it. And that's the problem.
yep,
That is
yep.
that is like yes, the Mavs going to become a better team in my opinion if AD stay healthy, they're going to become a better team. But short term, they could win this
Yeah,
championship. Who
yeah.
knows? But they're not winning two more of them. For sure,
Jalen
for
is the
sure, for
same
sure.
thing. Jalen is the same thing, is the same concept with the Brooklyn Nets 4 years ago with Kyrie Irving, the three-headed monster, Kyrie
Exactly.
Irving, Durant, and Harden. That team only
Mm,
had 2 to 3 years max of winning it. And in my opinion, the Nets would have won the championship back in 2021, I think, where the Bucks win, but Harden get
if
injured and Kyrie get injured. But as you said, it's the same formula with the Mavericks. The Mavericks only have this season and next season, and it's game over.
exactly, because to me, a short term type of is a
Investment.
move that they just seem too desperate. And I don't even think it's desperation though, because to me it don't make sense.
Yeah.
You have Luca, you could literally ask any other NBA team if you so needed, if you so needed a big man, dog. If you so needed a big man, it have other big men.
And they don't really need it that much of a big man. You know. I really
Exactly.
see Lakers. You see, no, it's an interesting
Lakers need
thing
a
because
center now.
yeah, correct. Lakers, it's another reason why Lakers trade AD. See, something have to take place behind the scenes, boy. 'Cause I don't understand why Lakers would even trade Davis. You know. The team was going
No,
good. Two
no,
teams
no,
was
no.
going good.
That's the thing you're not understanding. You're not understand. What's right? The
Right.
reason why the Lakers trade Anthony Davis is because they get Luca. If it was Kyrie Irving or anybody else, they more than likely would have said no. But the thing is, Luca, the Lakers known for winning, right? The Lakers and the Celtics is the top two most winningest team there is in the NBA, right? They
That
know
is it.
about winning. They
Correct.
know about
Yeah.
they know about investing in the players. They know about good deals. They know about the future.
Right.
The initial plan was for Anthony Davis to take over for LeBron. But when they see somebody like Luca, if you put Luca in front of them, they'll be like, all right, here what? The whole plan changed. Everything changed and up on the spot. We're going to come up with a new solution because Luca going to be the new future. Fuck
Yeah.
Anthony Davis.
And
Right?
rightfully
It's
so.
like
That makes sense.
the change of the whole game plan. You will give away Anthony Davis for Luca. They have to change up the whole game plan. That's the problem.
Yeah. 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 And if you look
Right.
at it too, right, a lot of it depends on your mentality. If you want,
Mm-hmm.
if you prefer a long term investment or a short term investment, you see where you just now say there about Genie Boss and the Lakers front office having plans for Davis to take over the team. Now, initially, how long Davis in the Lakers for? 4 years now.
About 4 years,
Yeah,
2020, I
right.
believe.
Right. So I think 4 years ago, I think Davis is 31 years old now. So 4 years
Mm-hmm.
ago, he would have been 27. And when a player is at 27, that is a prime age. The prime age of
Yeah.
an NBA player is mid 20s to early 30s. But over the last 4 years, Jalen, what is the number one story with Davis? Injury.
Injuries. Right.
Yeah. Yeah, so I understand that over the last 4 years, the Lakers' front office, their mindset would have changed, which makes sense. Because LeBron is 40, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
He's not playing like it. I don't know how. I don't know how he's not playing like 40. 10 years, he's
Yeah.
50 years old. But but from the Lakers' perspective, they would need, you see, LeBron will always have, like Udonis Haslem, LeBron will always
Yeah.
have that wisdom, that guidance to bring our team. But at the end of the day, you need somebody who could physically be
Get
able and
bucket.
stable to carry out what the coach want them to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Luka is the type of person that uh, you will change the entire game plan with. Once he on the field and if Luka get hot, that is it. You know
Yeah.
that's a sure
Yeah.
win. In the
Yeah.
clutch moment, you want Luka to have the ball. I
Hey,
being
for
honest.
for real, for real.
I being
Yeah.
honest. I don't really want Anthony Davis with the ball in that clutch moment. You know
Why
what I
nobody
mean?
want? No, see, you see, there's the thing with Davis. When Davis entered the league, you know why players like Blake Griffin and Anthony Davis phased out? Now, 15, 16 years ago, Davis and Blake Griffin, that type of player, a number
Mm-hmm.
four, a power forward, right? Is a very much different type of player now. And a power forward 15 years ago, it's like a different type of basketball now. So
Yeah.
Unlike the reason I bring up Blake Griffin is to show you how over the years your usage rate and your assets, your skill level could diminish over the years if you don't improve and change the game. Yes, I acknowledge Davis had a 3 point shot TE game. Yes, I acknowledge that the man could shoot the 3 pointer and he could guard on the 3 point line. Davis couldn't have guard on the 3 point line, but still, as he rightfully said, he getting older and it have much better players than Anthony Davis right now who could fit the modern play style. And it have times where you see LeBron on podcast, LeBron admit that Luka Doncic is the type of player that resembles him the most of himself. And
Mm-hmm.
Doncic is the type of player he want to play with. So for sure, LeBron had a say in this, or at least the front office knew that this is what LeBron wanted. And JJ
100%.
Redick as the coach, JJ Redick would be a beautiful coach for
But JJ would love Luka, dog. He would love Luka.
yeah, yeah.
The thing is, right now, the type of players that, you know, succeed the most in the NBA is the ones who could make everybody play at their own pace, who could control the whole game. That's why Jokic so
Why?
dominant. He don't need to be too explosive. He don't need to do the world at most. But once he have the ball, they have to respect it. You don't know because he could pass it, he could shoot
Mm-hmm.
it, he could rebound
Mm-hmm.
it, and that is the same thing with
Mm-hmm.
Luka.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, once he have the ball, they have to respect Luka. They have to respect it. He will get a bucket no matter what. And that's the whole thing. Is like,
Yeah, yeah.
it's like yes, the Mavs technically got a little bit better because the more of a the Mavs they got better than the Lakers. But the thing is, sending Luka to another Western Conference team is like you're going and match up against him. You know what I mean?
What I could say is that for sure, this was one of the most shocking trades I ever see in my life. It kind of, it kind of
I
reminds me of
agree.
when Kevin Durant signed with the Warriors, but that wasn't a
Fact.
trade. But at the same time, you're really trying to figure out what is the reason for this. Because watch it, when they bring up loyalty, for example, right? It is you see how the NBA does make its money, and he was telling me this this morning. The NBA does really make its money through storytelling,
Yeah.
through perseverance, consistency. So you will never see Magic Johnson going to the Celtics. You will never see McHale and Larry Bird going to the Lakers. Same thing, you will
But
never see Michael Jordan going to the Pistons. And
at the
Doncic
same time
was,
though,
yeah, what is that?
at the same time though, even though, that persistence is key, you also have to win with the persistent. Because
Yeah,
at the end of the day, like, that's why it have a difference between Damian Lillard staying on Portland and Giannis staying on the Bucks. Damian was not winning on Portland.
hey, man wasn't
Giannis
winning by
end up
what 10 years, boy.
Giannis end up pushing the Bucks through and winning that championship. And that is why people are like, yeah, stick with your team. But if you know your team not doing anything to, surround you with the key amount of people, you could get and leave. But Luka didn't want to leave. They didn't even ask Luka if he wanted to leave. Them just were like, you know what? We want Anthony Davis. That's crazy, dog. That is man. That's never.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was a business move. It was a business move, but it could be a sneak move. You never know.
True.
But what I'm really looking forward to is hearing LeBron thoughts on this and hearing I want to hear Anthony Davis thoughts on this. What Davis have to say, because he will have real interest in insight. Because it's LeBron who bring he to the Lakers. They win a title with together. LeBron and AD win a title together in the bubble, and now AD playing for no. No, this is the thing. Kyrie and Davis could be the best duo we see in a long time, huh? Kyrie and Davis could be the best duo we see in a long time. Cause
I could see it, because both of them are
yeah,
champions, but at the same time,
yes,
it's like you could
yeah,
get better value, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Because it's like, okay, think of it like this, right? If you're a NBA, general manager, or whatever, and let's say the say, all right, Luca up for grabs. What you're willing to give for Luca,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you have where's a good right. For the box, for example, you walk up to the box and say, hey, we want to give you for Luca. And the box watch you and say, you know what, we will keep Giannis in it, but
Yeah.
take Damian Lillard instead.
Yeah.
And the Mavericks saying, yeah, we'll do that. That's stupid. No, you don't do that. You
They
don't.
don't do
It's like if you're going to trade a star player, you have to get back a star player. You have
Yeah.
to
It's
trade
only
Luka for
right.
Steph Curry.
It's only
You have to
right.
trade Luka for but once again, it's about the money, it's about the supermax, it's about, Luka being out of shape according to
Is the
them.
ownership?
You know?
Is the ownership? I believe the ownership, the new ownership, they just
Mm-hmm.
decide that they want to rule a different way. Everything
That is
looking
all.
like, especially with the supermax. Because if you look at Anthony Davis versus Luka Doncic, I can't remember when last Anthony Davis was in the conversation for MVP. But Luka Doncic always in the conversation over the last 5 years. Over the last 5 years, Luka Doncic finishing top 5 in MVP voting. It's just that Jokic, Jokic really ruling over everybody. And
Mm-hmm.
Giannis over the years too. Over the last 10 years, it
Yeah.
was really Giannis, Curry, and Jokic. But
Yeah.
just looking at it at point blank range, Anthony Davis nowhere near Luka Doncic for many reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It could just be
And
a matter of as well, like the new owner of the Mavs probably still stuck in the past. Probably still thinking Anthony Davis. Like Anthony Davis probably was their favorite player. So
yeah,
they was
yeah,
like, I
it
want
has been like
Anthony
that.
Davis. It could be
It has
that
been like
too.
that plenty. Yeah, it has been like that
Yes, it
plenty.
could be like that. It's like I don't want Luka as much as I want. To me, Anthony Davis is the best player. That's probably the player he will, you know, select in 2K. He will barely crack. So it's like simple shit like that could be it too. But yeah,
Yeah,
boy.
yeah. The owner just want to sit down courtside and watch Davis play on the home floor.
Yeah, that is all. That is all. That is all. It could be that too. Something simple like that.
But you see, Lakers, bro. Lakers. You see, Lakers need to make a next trader before the deadline done, huh? Right?
100%.
They
They
have
had to get
to.
some centers. They're big men.
But you know what is the problem? This league right now, this league is a guard and a small ball league. It don't really have much good centers available. No offense to the front court, but it doesn't have much 4 or 5s available in the league. If you think about it, now you see the Houston, and look how interesting it is, right? In this modern basketball, you would find a lot of tall players, big players in terms of physical stature, so players who 6'10" and above. You will find a lot of tall players playing for one single team. So look at Cavs, for example. Look at Cavs and look at Houston Rockets and look at the Bucks. You know what these three teams have in common? These three teams are very tall and lengthy teams. So they have
Mm-hmm.
players who 7 foot. They have like Jared Allen, like Mobley, like Giannis, Brook Lopez, men like
Mm-hmm.
Segun. The Rockets, the Cavs, and the Bucks have a lot of tall players, but the modern day NBA is more or less like a Kevin Durant kind of player now. And Kevin Durant was way ahead of his time. That's why Kevin Durant could still
100%.
play. Correct, Kevin Durant could still play now because this is what they want now. Look at Wembenyama.
You
Wembenyama is
want
like
you want a
a
big
young
man who could
Durant.
shoot the tree. You need a
Ex-
big man who could shoot the tree. Who
Exactly.
and could defend.
And Lakers probably shoot themselves in the foot because no team in their right mind giving up a type of player like that now. Think
Mm-hmm.
about it. They probably shoot themselves in the foot. They literally probably shoot themselves in the foot. No,
Yeah,
nobody giving up Mobley.
but
Nobody giving up Porzingis.
but at the same time though, that little shot in the foot probably hit your pinky toe or something because that is just a short term injury. Like yes, you're giving up Anthony Davis, but you could get somebody to fill that role who probably can even shoot better as well. You know what I mean? So it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time until, in 3 years' time, 4 years' time, 5 years' time. I think we would really see just how valuable Luka going to be on the Lakers instead of Anthony
Why?
Davis on the Mavs, especially, God forbid, if Anthony Davis get injured.
True, huh? True, yeah. And what I looking at too is how you think Lakers players like Connect and Austin Reeves will mesh with Luca. You think they go mesh good
No,
offensively?
as yet, I don't think so. No, that's the thing.
I
I don't
think
think
so
so.
too as well. Yes, correct. I
I
don't
don't think
think
so.
so
That's
too.
why
I
the
do not
Lakers have
think
to
so
make a
too.
quick trade. They have to make a trade. They have to get.
That's what I say. I see the same thing. I see the same thing. Because Luca is in many ways Luca is like a one-on-one ISO player. But
Yeah.
then too, Luca's style of play is a European basketball. People just forget that. When it is you're playing a
Mm-hmm.
European basketball, it's different to Canadian or American basketball too. And Luca's a point guard is a kind of funny player because
Mm.
like you would never be able to play your own game once Luca is the point guard. Not that that's a
100%.
bad
Yeah.
thing, but Luca is a man. He will take 3 shots without passing the ball, and next 3 possessions he go pass the ball all the time.
Ah, yeah.
You know,
Find the open man.
now it is work, especially in clutch time. In my opinion, Luca, within the last 6 minutes of the game, Luca to me is the clutchest NBA player right now over the last 5, 6 years, especially in the playoffs. I being real.
No. Well, you know me
Wait,
as a Jamorant fan. To me, Jamorant
Jama,
is the most in the last set of minutes.
hmm. Well, I don't really watch. I don't really watch Jamaran that much really to think about it. But yeah,
Nah, Jamorant,
he up
girl, in
there.
my opinion, he well clutch. He well clutch with his layups. Not really shots, but yeah. He just
Yeah,
hit them
yeah,
layups.
yeah. He got in the playoffs. I want to see many playoffs this. Where Grizzlies where Memphis ranked in the season now. I want to see them in the playoffs, boy. I don't know what's going on with
Well,
them.
I tell you, I don't really watch the regular season, so I have no idea. Though hopefully they're doing good,
I,
you
I
know.
know Rockets. I know Rockets doing good. Rockets second in the
Yeah,
West,
boy. Yeah, boy.
Cool.
Yeah, boy.
Nah,
Love
but they
the
have a bomb
Rockets.
squad. They have a bomb squad. And then mash up
And guess
OKC.
what? Like last year before, they had like 18 wins and all kind of madness. So,
Yes, boy. They mash up OKC in quick fashion, huh? Twice.
yeah,
Yeah. But yeah, boy, Jalen, boy, thanks for the conversation and thing.
yeah.